Last week saw Summer Games Fest take place, a time for developers to announce new games. To help you know what to look out for, I've put together what I think are the 10 best indie games shown during the week. First up is Altered Alma, a game that wowed me with its pixel art. Set to be another Metroidvania with added RPG mechanics, it also promises a gripping story and of course top-notch visuals.
Wake up, sleeper.
Citizen Sleeper 2 Starward Vector is the sequel to one of my favourite games from the past few years. A narrative title based around dice rolls, the sequel is sure to bring more of the same, complete with a new cast of characters to get to know.
We had a deal, sleeper, and yet here you are, risking it all to try and break our contract to end your dependence.
Just wanted to use them, you piece of shit!
Nothing wrong with being a tool in a time of crisis. There's a war on, and while it rages, well, there's opportunity. I thought you were an opportunity sleeper, desperate, on the run, a hard worker with certain needs. I met your needs. I gave you a crew, lent you a ship, even hooked you up with a contract or two. And yes, I took my share. But that only seems fair. I invested in you. But then, you went and did this. And now, you don't need this. And I don't need you anymore either.
Sleeper, go! Now! To the ship!
This is just the beginning, sleeper.
Death Trick Double Blind is a non-linear detective game set within a travelling circus. You must collect clues and question suspects in order to discover what has happened to the missing magician. Ebenezer and the Invisible World is a Metroidvania based on the Dickens character Ebenezer Scrooge. It's a pretty wild premise which I dig, and should hopefully make the game stand out from the plethora of Metroidvanias currently on the market. Hammerwatch II is actually the third Hammerwatch game, with the first one being a dungeon crawler, which was followed by a roguelike. This game is more of a traditional ARPG though, featuring multiple classes, quests and loot. Jusant is a delightful looking action puzzle climbing game from one of my favourite developers, Don't Nod. It's unusual to have a game centred around climbing, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one turns out. Lil Guardsman is a more light-hearted take on Papers, Please. You play as a 12-year-old put in charge of a guard shed at the castle gate and must decide who you are going to let in. The game promises a good mix of puzzles, narrative and deductive reasoning.
You're sending me to jail? I'm a children's birthday party magician!
Increasing my sphere of influence.
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no goblins order?
I forget what I told her to do, but I think it involved somebody's pet.
I confess! I was smuggling illegal pixie dust inside the dead cat!
How do we get it through her thick skull that she's supposed to be listening to us?
I am listening. Did you forget I was here again?
What? Of course not. Who the hell is that?
Okay, Lil, you got this.
The day of the royal wedding approaches, but a change is coming! Will you RSVP for the revolution?
I know you couldn't resist the chance to place an illegal sports bet with the old pal Fredo.
Welcome to Garby's Emporium of Wonder.
I did not slay 90 ballerinas to be denied entry by some freckle-faced babe.
I don't want to be rude, but you seem, well, pretty baked.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait. Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes. Why?
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyles spayed or neutered. So long, everybody!
Lysfanga the Time Shift Warrior is a very pretty looking hack and slash game where you are able to rewind time in order to create copies of yourself, allowing you to form your very own army of clones. Using this army, you must fight hordes of monsters in order to rescue the kingdom of Antalya.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me! You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons. Onwards! I can feel that there are more.
Mariachi Legends had me from the very first glimpse of the pixel art, which looks incredible. The game itself is a 2D action platformer where you play as a detective battling against a gang, with the developers saying the game takes inspiration from Katana Zero and Castlevania.
あなたの才は貴重よ。短い人生だもの。使わない手はないでしょう。時は刻一刻と過ぎていくわ。賢明な決断を期待してるわよ。
Finally, we have Questmaster, which is basically Zelda Maker without the Nintendo IP. The game gives players the ability to make their own 2D dungeons in the classic Zelda style and then share them with others. A lovely selection of games to look forward to. Let me know in the comments your favourite, or any you think I might have missed. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing as it really helps the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.